like so late. Hello, hello, Dragonfly Doodles. First one here. I know I'm so early. I was busy with something that was a bit more important than streaming. You know, I got nothing done today. Like that 4K puppet is not painted yet at all. I have not worked on it since Tuesday, I think. No, today's Wednesday, right? Probably since Monday, but I don't have school for the next 4 days, so I think I'll be able to work on it then. Bruh. Why can we not stay? You traitor. I'm joking. I get it. Life is busy sometimes. Well, if anyone wants to join, you can join, I guess. The best puppet ever. The one-eyed eye. It's late. I know. I'm sorry about that, but hopping on a game. What game are you playing? What game are you playing, gang? Dandy's World. Can't say I've I don't know if I said this. I can't say if I've played Dandy's World before. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. Seeing if this is better for I guess we'll just stay with this. Whatever, it's fine. I watched part of this stream back from yesterday, today, like in the morning, and I realized that my voice sounds pretty muffled. And I don't know if I like that, but you know, it's fine. I'll take it. It's not that big of a deal, I think. Also, I didn't realize you see, I just did it there. I kind of like slow down my words when I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about? Like, when I said realized, I said realized. Something like that. I don't know. It sounds like I'm kind of Dear God, I cannot talk. It sounds like I'm kind of blending words together. Oh my goodness, that was tragic. That was absolutely abysmal. Why do my puppets look like shoes? Except for this one. This one doesn't look like a shoe. This one looks like a football almost. New subber here. Let's go. New subs. We cannot get enough of the new subs. Surprisingly, like, for some reason, I'm getting my subs back now. I actually passed 4K and stuff. You crash out over words as well. I don't know what it is, but lately, over the past year and a half, I have had so much trouble with words. It is tragic. Because I feel like my speech was pretty good up until this point. Now, like, I struggle with words. You heard it there. Jesus Christ, I am stuttering. I'm not stuttering, but I'm a bit of, I'm a bit lacking in that department in the context of being able to form a coherent sentence. That is tragic. I swear I wasn't this bad before. But no, sometimes it'll take me a second to come up with maybe not the easiest words, but just some words in general sometimes. Like, I would be saying something, I would be on a roll, explaining away, because when I talk a lot. If it's something I am passionate about, because I want to explain it good. And then I hit a wall seemingly, and my brain lacks out for a second. Did air just come out of this? I squeezed this and air came out of this. It's like a paintball. Oh no, that must have been my finger rubbing up against this. Your blind eyes. What a loser. I'm joking, please do not sue me. It was pure friendly banter. Do not come at me for that. I would greatly appreciate it. Got a green hoodie. Man, this puppet is so clean. Alright, maybe it's not from the inside, but it's comfortable. And my arm is actually hidden. Not a lot of puppets can do that. I don't think this one hides my hand. No, it doesn't. Does Midnight do that? It kinda does. It looks kinda weird though. Whoa. Knock that over. I just saw a short saying they were leaving for a week or something. I'm kind of confused. Can someone explain? Here's the thing. I'm leaving YouTube on Sunday, after Sunday, I should say. I don't know. I feel like I don't have enough time for stuff other than this, because this is taking up a lot of my time. Not even a lot of my time. It's just been, I have a lot of other stuff, and then I also want to do this, but then I don't have time for other stuff. I have time for other stuff, but I don't have time at the same time, and there's stuff that's more important than this, to be honest. And it's been a bit of a tough decision, but I'm thinking I have to hang these up for a little bit. I'll be back, don't worry. But this is something I kind of have to do. No one's forcing me to do it, of course, but it's out of free will. Be right back. Alright, tactical. Mystical dragons. So, yeah. and you just want to do a lot of stuff, just try to do it little by little. Okay, so the thing is, maybe it's not the best time to say this. So, maybe. Hello. Am I leaving permanently at all? Um, Only the future would tell. You know, I feel like if I were to leave right now, I would be satisfied with the numbers and all, but I have some friends here that I don't think I can leave that behind. Not yet, so I just don't want to disappoint some people. And that's why I'm kind of leaving this right now. I know they'll be fine without me, at least for a little while. But I've been letting some people down in real life. So, you know, just make some more time for it is all. But I will be back. Trust. And you still got me till Sunday. So, you're all good there. Somebody join, bruv. Oh my days. It's 9:08 and I don't care. It's late, but I don't care. I'm gonna be streaming for like 45 minutes maybe. I'm a TikTok content creator too. Yeah, I don't have TikTok, but I've heard TikTok is a one bit of a difficult platform to grow an audience on. But hey, as long as you're doing good and I'm doing good, then we're all doing good. Simple enough, really. Woo. Woo. Is it raining outside? I honestly can't tell. I think it's just windy. You guys obviously cannot see outside, but because the garage door is closed, obviously, I don't feel like I have to state that, but yeah, I'm saying such obvious stuff. Man, get a load of this guy, am I right? But like, good lord, I'm a bit stupid today. So, hello, Moonlight's dragon. Hello, Moonlight. I'm just gonna call you Moon or Moonlight, something like that. I'm not. I don't know, bruv. I don't know. Why does this puppet look so, it's the filter puppet, that's why. It looks kind of dookie. You like that dragon? Which one? This one? The purple one. This one only looks good with filters. But my personal favorite is this boy right here. Pretty Sigma, if I, don't say so myself. What did you just call me? You just call me a Sigma? This guy just called me a Sigma. Oh, I kind of came out. You get a load of this guy, am I right? But, like, this eye is really tiny, and you can kind of see the light gaps. Not from this angle. Well, maybe you can. You can see it there. I turn it a little bit this way, and you see that gap? Do I make horror dragons? Glad you asked. I have two. Well, I'm going to start with this one. This was for, I want to, what does it say here? I think this was for like something low. It's like 300 subs. I think this was like 300 subscribers, Puppet. Because it's kind of bad lighting, but it's 300 subscribers, Puppet, and it was revamped at 600 subs because it honestly looked pretty terrible. So I added detail. This is the only horror side. This side is the good side, I'd say. I actually really like this side. This side is awesome. But this side, I don't know. I think it's missing a bit of detail. I guess it looks alright. But maybe I can add some white in here later. It's one of my favorite ones. And then I have this one, which it doesn't really look like a horror puppet on the outside. I mean, I guess it is. It kind of looks like an anglerfish, which was the inspiration. But it is split jaw. And I don't know, the details inside are kind of dookie if you don't, um, if you ask me. I don't know, I'm not really that good at gory stuff. Yeah, I'll show them in a second. I'll show the other one in a second. But the most recent one I did, which is 100% my best, I did this one for Halloween. I actually made this one in like 3 days. This side looks kind of goofy, but yeah, you see what I was going for. I was kind of going for like this zombie kind of look. This eyeball looks really weird. This doesn't look like a horror puppet. This looks like a drunk pelican. But you have a paper eyeball with hot glue, like as the veins. You can see those red veins, all right? Gore warning, by the way. I mean, obviously, but then you can also see these glass shards everywhere, which I thought was cool. This, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I just was putting hot glue down, and I burnt through half of my hot glue stash. This side is really good, though. I like it. I like this side. What just fell? The eye is kind of off of the thing. Yes, that is actually real glass. I slightly cut myself once with it, but you know, if you know what you're doing, you can kind of avoid that, which I think I know what I'm doing. And then the teeth is also glass. Don't worry, there's not a lot of glass. You're probably not going to get stabbed with it unless you pick it up like this for some reason. Or like this. Why would you pick it up like this? That makes no sense. But I like this one. From a distance, it kind of looks alright. Up close, I don't know. The eye just kind of like ruins it, I feel like. It's like a drunken pelican. Oh my goodness. It looks so bad, but this side, I really like it. Alright, who's next? I also have a bunch of puppets that are just like characters from shows, you know, like the Digital Circus. That is in disrepair. I need to fix that. Not right now. I'm not going to do that right now, right before break. I don't feel like it. When I come back, maybe. I have Toothless and the Light Fury from How to Train Your Dragon. Not with me right now. They're in my room. I'm in my garage. And then I also have Uzi and N from Murder Drones. N looks chopped, alright? I don't think there's any doubt. But Uzi is probably my best made puppet. Other than this one, of course. But I think I did a really good job. I put a hot glue stick in my hot glue gun that was melted on the end in a ball, and I couldn't get it at. Bro, what are we doing? Hey, your puppets are not that good right now. But you got two work in progresses that you think are good. And you know what? That's where it starts. You need that confidence. You need that thing that will keep you going. And you know, you will improve because I didn't start out the best. I mean, I don't know if I have the puppet right now. That's kind of sad if I don't, but well, it's probably upstairs. If you go to my first short, I think you'll find it, or it's my second short or something like that. But it's, I don't mean to self-glaze. Oh my, I don't want to use that word. Anyways, I don't mean to put myself on a pedestal here. I think it was pretty good. And it was for the time. And then I got better. You see, like, I'm not the best. I've released some real stinkers. First one was good. Second and third one, ooh, not so much. I had one that was a Smurf, and it didn't look like, it was terrible. 6 years old. How old are you now, bro? How long have you been making these puppets? I've only been making these for, when was February? That's like 9 months ago, I want to say. It's the end of February, so like probably closer to 8 months, but guess who's back? Oh, 6 years. Alright. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? I repeat, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Are we gonna have a problem here? Oh, lag spike. Yeah, I know. You know what's funny? Lag is, you ever play a video game and you learn how to control your lag? I swear, it is the best thing ever. You learn to control your lag and you just become like, it's like you could stop time. Like, come on, guys. You haven't, you're telling me you haven't learned how to stop time yet? Come on. Like, it's got to be the best thing ever. One of the best feelings. Yeah, the lag just makes you go like that. All right, so I think what the wish list is for tomorrow is do whatever I need to do and then work on this big boy. What do I want to do with this? Obviously, I'm gonna paint it. I mean, I don't know if I want to add like ears coming out this way. I don't know. It feels kind of empty. We'll see. We'll see what I do. Maybe it'll look better then. So, I haven't decided that yet. But trust the process, I guess, and all in good time. Which I don't have, but yeah, it's like almost 2 feet. I want to say it's more than 2 feet long. It's a big puppet. And noting my average puppet, it's probably like this size. Who is bigger, Angler or Amethyst? Probably Amethyst. It's Amethyst by a little bit. Biggie Cheese, biggest chungus over here. I have a puppet that is bigger than that one, by the way. It is like the third of the size of my door. It's a bit over a meter long and like a third of a meter wide, so like maybe not a third of a, maybe at the widest point, but it is pretty massive. It's pretty big. Oh, where did my peoples go? Where the people? Doll the silliest. Doll the Celeste. Yeah, Doll the Celeste. Questions for you. I have an answer. Guys, you can ask whatever questions you want, and I will answer them. As long as they're not, like, extremely stupid. Okay, so, yeah, that's Cayman. That's my name. Yeah, that's me. You support Theron slash furries. Good question. All right, so I got two things to say about that. Do I support them? Truthfully, I don't know what a Therian is. Okay, I feel like I've said that before. I've said that months ago, but I never really went out of my way to understand what it is. So logically, I don't really know if I can support it. No hate though. But I don't know if I can support something I don't understand. I hope you don't take that the wrong way. No hate. Feel like I gotta say that again. But furries though, I'm not a furry. I haven't really thought about that because I think furries, I'm not going to lie, furries are kind of cool. But do I support? Yeah, sure, why not? I know what a I'm stuttering. Oh my days. All right, I know what a furry is. I think the chill furries pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's that's my take on it. What a Therian is. Yes, please continue. Grins. Hello, Sapphire. Once again, you got a question. Yeah, just type what it is. Don't worry, I'll read it. You guys can ask questions in the meantime. Hmm, not sure I know what that trend is, to be honest. Zara. Can't say I'm familiar with the dance. I know, I live under a rock. What do you mean? Eyebrow emoji. Come on. Ahem. You're in my walls, huh? Just don't steal all my food. I kind of need that. Put lactose in my... Okay, buddy. All right, bucko. Cannot be serious. It's got to be harassment. A Therian is a person who identifies as an animal. For example, they walk on all fours, hand, not knees, hands and feet. And some most Therians use gear. Yeah, I've seen them before. I know what you're talking about. It's just like I didn't really understand the idea behind it. Not sure if I still understand the idea about it. So the thing is, and I will say this for everything. If I don't understand something, I'm probably not gonna support it. I feel like that's just logic. However, no hate, obviously. I feel like hate is kind of redundant in this manner. It is a bit unnecessary. They just feel like an animal or have a connection to one. Have a connection to one. I feel like I can wrap my head around that. I'm sorry, I'm not really like caught up with the times or something. But trust, no hate. I'm just gonna speak my mind on that. It's all. The basement, yo, y'all gotta get out of my basement, bro. I'll literally let you all out. Through the door or out the window. Choose one or the other. Through the door or out the window. Jesus Christ. Guys, look. It's food for my puppets. Balls of paint. Anyone Canadian here? Tactical is Canadian. Tactical is also not here anymore. So, that answers your question. Are you Canadian? I am unfortunately stuck here. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I am friends with I'm just friends with the Canadian YouTubers, bro. The Canadian puppeteers, Tactical and Mia. Sing the anthem. What anthem? Which one? I'm not singing the Canadian anthem because I don't know it and I don't want to butcher it. Out of respect. Yeah, and you're gonna stay in in my basement if you continue to yap. If you live in Canada, how is it up in Canada? If anyone here is Canadian, how is it in Canada? Is it nice up in Canada? Because it's been on my mind lately. Is the Canadian housing situation good or is it still terrible? Is the let me start. So, what's kind of a piece of doo doo, huh? Gas is like, is gas absurd? I thought our gas was awful. Wow, 200 bucks. 200 bucks per what? What's the measurement here? What is my favorite animal besides dragons? Huh. Um, hmm. It might be, I don't know, it kind of changes from time to time. One day it could be something like ants, because I feel like that's kind of cool. Because it's ants. Who wouldn't like ants? But also it could be something more like a house pet, like a cat. I think cats are pretty. I kind of like cats a bit better than dogs. But also it depends on what kind of dog. If your dog is chill, then I might like dogs better. It kind of all depends. It depends on the pet's personality or animal's personality. Per gallon, 200 per gallon. I know. I think I could be wrong, but I think US dollars are worth a little bit more than Canadian dollars. But 200 bucks is absurd per gallon because they're not even worth more than by that much. But that was like years ago. I don't know if it's changed now because I just haven't seen anything. But you got a question? I have an answer. Yeah, eat a cat for breakfast and lunch. I don't think you're supposed to eat a cat for breakfast and lunch. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. The Canadian winters. Ah, must be cold up there. I'm in like a more temperate environment. I live in New Jersey. I know. I'm so like the only thing New Jersey's known for is pine trees and taxes, I think is it. But it's chill here. In the summer it could be either really bad or it could be really nice. In the winter, it's probably just mediocre because there's nothing happening. Either it is cold and there's no snow, or the snow is awful, or you might get lucky for 2 days of the year and get a snowfall. That's it. The spring, it's just allergies and stuff. Beginning of spring is nice. End of spring is awful. I don't like it. Fall is probably the best season though because it just looks a lot better personally. I think the leaves look really nice in the sun. I went on a run today for like 3 or 4 miles right after school, and we were running on this dirt road, and this is for cross country, by the way. Our cross country team is pretty goated, and oh, I just lost my train of thought. Oh my God, our cross country team is pretty goated, so we went on a 4 mile run or something, and there was like clay dug up and stuff, and the sun was beaming on it the right way, and it just looked golden, and it was pretty darn cool, I'd say. Oh heck, oh heck, Canada, Canada is known for maple syrup, moose, maple leaves, tons of other stuff, and terrible housing prices, I'm sure. I possibly ate your pet. I've only had two pets before. There were two cats. And I'll tell you, one of my cats definitely would eat you because bro was he was Biggie Cheese out here. Hello, Cayman. Hello, Wendigo. Maple syrup. Yep. You ate the cat? No, the cat actually ate you. Bro was biggest chungus over here. General Chungai. A Labrador Retriever. Labrador Retriever. You like bread. Who doesn't like bread? Who does not like bread? Even pumpernickel bread. I think pumpernickel bread is pretty good. But you gotta have it in moderation. Too much of that and you're dead. You're not dead, but it's not gonna taste good. I don't know about well, rye bread is alright. I guess with as like toast it's fine. Anything else, I don't know. I guess it's fine if it's cold. Rye bread is only good when it's toasted or it's cold. I don't care what anyone says. You can't make it better. I have two doggos and a burb. A bird. I have a rotten. A rot. Ooh. Hi. 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 Cayman? That is me. That is me indeed. What do you want? Joke's on you. I actually don't have a basement, but I have an attic. Guys, we are past the 40-minute mark. 4 more minutes, 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to end the stream. Because it is getting a bit late. Ha ha! Alright. Mushroom hat. I know, it's a pretty snazzy mushroom hat. Whoa. I'm going to fall down. Do I have 210 children in my basement? I wouldn't say 210. I think that's a bit of an understatement. I'd say about 4.06 thousand. Based off of a subscriber number. Staying up past your bedtime. It is currently about 9:39 p.m. Puppet named Hades. 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 I gotta vacuum up the scraps also, so I gotta do that. 7:39. Wow. Everyone's just not in my time zone. 4 a.m. Yo, go to sleep. You have school. Go to sleep. I command you. Go to sleep, little bro. Little bro. Woohoo. Wahahaha. 9:39. It is 9:40 now, actually. Bed lizard. Just came here to say hi. Okay, bye. Oh, you're homeschooled. You should still go to sleep. Even I'm not staying up at 4 a.m. I'm not doing that. I don't got that in me. Alright, no, I'm gonna end the live, everybody. I hope you all have a good night. I feel like a bunch of people are people I've not seen before. I've not seen many times. Oh, what? Hold on, one more question. What grade are you in? You sound like you're in the 11th grade. You're a one-off. I'm in the 10th grade. I'm not that old. I have not lived with the dinosaurs. But anyway, I will talk to y'all tomorrow if you decide to show up. 4th grade. Hey, enjoy school. It may not seem like there's a lot to enjoy right now, but trust me. In the future, you'll be thankful you enjoyed it. All right. Good night, everybody.